Hi, I'm Shakta from Kundalini Yoga in the Loop in Chicago, Illinois, USA, inviting you to join me at the Yoga, Sex, and Feminism Conference in Dallas, Texas, November 1, 2, 3, and 4. The conference is awesome. How often do you get to talk about those three subjects at a yoga conference? And really, not even just talk about them, but involve yourself, experience all of those topics at once. I'll be teaching Thursday morning a special workshop, The Lunar Woman, Solar Man, and Relationships. Woman, according to the yogic teachings, is like the moon. She waxes and wanes, while man, his basic nature is like the sun, continuous and constant. And that's all really well and good to think about, but dealing with it in day-to-day life can often be problematic. So I've got lots of practical tips from yogic scriptures on how to balance those two polarities, the feminine and the masculine, in your daily life. I guarantee you'll laugh a lot about what we discuss. And besides some yoga, we'll practice some beautiful Venus Kriyas, sacred partner meditations, just to augment the feeling of oneness between the two of you. So that's Thursday morning, November 1st at the Yoga, Sex, and Feminism Conference in Dallas, Texas. On Friday morning, I'll be teaching a special session, The Invincible Woman with Kundalini Yoga, Meditation, and the Gong. It's a journey. You'll come on a journey for me. A special workshop just for women. Women were not born to suffer, but many women suffer. Women were not born to be unhappy, but many of them are unhappy. Some of this is just a symptom of the time, moving from the Piscean age to the Aquarian age, but it doesn't matter. According to the yogic scriptures, woman is 16 times stronger than man. She's 16 times more intelligent than man. I know. Tell me something you don't already know, ladies. But the opposite is also true. Woman is 16 times less confident. She has 16 times less self-esteem. So, as on the plus side, also on the minus side. We'll explore these concepts. We'll talk about women counting their blessings rather than their fears or their failures. And I'll share with you the power mantra for women. When women chant this mantra, even the Creator clears the way. So join me on Friday morning for a special workshop, women only, at the Yoga, Sex, and Feminism Conference in Dallas, Texas, The Invincible Woman with Kundalini Yoga, Meditation, and the Gong. On Saturday morning, November 3rd, I'll teach a special workshop for singles, couples, called Sacred Sexual Bliss with Kundalini Yoga, Meditation, and the Gong. According to ancient yogic teachings, there are over a dozen different types of sex. And after we engage, not in some sex, but in some yoga and meditation, I'll take you through each of those different types of sex. We'll discuss them. They're important because how you enter and leave one sexual encounter prepares the way for the next sexual encounter. And all this kind of takes time. Sex is just not an in and out business, as the yogis would say. How you prepare for and how you exit each sexual encounter sets the tone for the rest of your relationship. So we'll expand your knowledge. If you're feeling any insecurity or guilt or fear around the topic of sex and sexuality and how you enjoy sex, we'll probably eliminate a lot of that. We'll raise your consciousness and we'll have a lot of smiles and fun and maybe some tears as well. This is a great workshop, again, for singles, couples, anyone interested in sacred sexual bliss. On Sunday morning, I'll teach a special workshop, Sexuality, Intimacy, and Pleasure with Kundalini Yoga, Meditation, and the Gong. In the spiritual world, sex is so important, it's called the throne of creativity. We will focus on the physical body, the temple of that throne of creativity with yoga. We will regulate the mind, the energy of the mind with meditation, so we can escape a little bit beyond time and space. And the soul, as the projection, what we present to our intimate partner in merger of the sexual experience, we'll kind of make our way through all three of those aspects, and we'll examine your current attitude towards sex. We'll discuss where, when, and how often to have sex, how to create true intimacy, and a yogi's sex basics. So join me Sunday morning at the Yoga, Sex, and Feminism Conference in Dallas, Texas, for sexuality, intimacy, and pleasure.